What's up, guys? My name is Kim Dang, and in this video, you'll learn how to turn a complete cold lead into a sold client with your replay portal in under 2 weeks with a one-call close in order to sell on Evergreen. So this is a case study of how our revenue replay portal cyclone works. I call it the RIP cyclone method. All right, with that said, let's dive right on into it. So if you stick around to the end, you'll know exactly step by step how to turn someone who's cold, who just opted in, don't know anything about you, into a sold client within 14 days of them knowing you with a one-call close. And I'll talk into the psychology of how this works as well. All right, so first of all, I created this fancy chart right here, super fancy chart so what's going to be important is the scripts leading to the booked call, leading to the replay portal, the notifications you get, and also closing. All right, so let's go back here. First of all, the first contact. So when this person came and signed up for our training, like the training that we're always running these 5-day challenges. So they signed up. The first email that they get, and I blur out the emails in order to protect their privacy. The first email they get is, hey, make sure you get the most of our 5-day training, which happens in the future. Please message Kim here with #workbook. So now we're having them message us so that we're not limited by outbound messages. It's going to be inbound. So that's very important. The first contact. Inside of the DMs, this is what's happening. So they signed up for the training. They didn't attend the training yet. And we're like, hey, now that they #workbook, we can go and talk to them. So Angel, one of my team members, says, welcome to the training. So excited to have you. What are you trying to learn? Or the prospect, let's say not client yet, goes, hey, yeah, I want to ignite my group. I barely post there. And then Angel's like, well, you're in the right training because we tackle re-engagement strategies in there. So she's answering back the very pain point that the prospect communicates. Now that is right after that goes kind of silent. The prospect goes silent. And then gets another email because we have relentless follow-up. So another email gets sent out. Hey, here you go. Click on here to chat with me. So Paulo, another team member on my team. All right. And then Angel gets back. This is 16 days ago. So this is a month ago here. This is 16 days ago. Okay. Now, the script is, oh, the training's over because the training was done. We're taking the videos down. Do you need an extension? So saying, hey, do you need an extension is great in order to schedule a call. The prospect goes, yeah, I need an extension. So a call is scheduled because they can only access the extension to the replays if they book a call. Okay? Call is scheduled. They get access to the replays as an email reminder. Congratulations on booking your coaching session. Make sure you watch the training. So here's the access to all of the replays of your launch. Next, by the way, if you're thinking, if you're watching this video and you're like, what launch? I didn't launch. So inside of GroupConvert Ignite, what we do is we help you figure out what to say, how to pitch, how to set up a group so you can enroll one-to-many inside of your group environment, and that's considered a launch. It's either in the form of a 3-day or 5-day training, all right? Okay, going back to this. Text and email reminder for the call. So automatically that gets sent out. So we want to make sure that they have access to the replay portal. This is the replay portal link. Okay, prospects was busy, traveling all week. Sorry, I was traveling. Since I was camping, there wasn't much connectivity. And we're like, oh, that's no worries. What's your Facebook group link? So now we're asking an asset. We're asking them to give us an asset that we can just look at. And then the prospect shares a little bit more about her assets. And we're like, oh my gosh, you're sitting on a pot of gold, because she is. She has about 2,000 people in her group. And she's like, well, this is what I want to do. I want to reignite my group. She's like, I hardly post in there. And my team member, Angel, she listened intently and she's like, okay, pain point, hardly post. And then also big asset. And we say we do $100,000 months with groups of about 150 people or less. So imagine what you can do with over 2,000 members. And then another thing is, I know, but I struggle with time. And then she's like, oh, don't worry. We just go live 5 times a month. And that's the truth. We only go live about a couple hours a day, 5 times a month. All right. And then with that said, she's like, okay, great. That sounds good. You're not on this constant, hamster wheel of content. And she's like, wait a minute, I don't have a product. And so now we go into, okay, what's your highest ticket product over the years? And we get into that. And then this is where the magic is. This is where you got to pay attention in terms of, first, you want to qualify. We want to make sure the lead is a good lead. And then we say, tell you what, here's what I can do for you. And this is the scripts part right here. Okay. Tell you what, here's what I can do for you. Take the training, finish days 1 to 3, and I'll come into a one-on-one and make sure you have a roadmap moving forward. Results don't take time, only courage. And she's like, well, that sounds awesome. And then the next line is, let's deep dive into your group growth strategy, and I can show you systems I've seen work in your niche, especially with a group that big. All right. And the link itself is a link that's tracked to Angel, so we know automatically as it gets booked that it gets attributed to her. And then please book a call. Okay, so we're letting her book a call only if she watches those videos, right? And then she's like, okay, I booked a call. Now I'm gonna go watch the videos. She's like, how do I access the training? And we're like, well, it's been sent to you. So the training itself, the replay portal, the book call anchors her to watch the videos. So she can only access the replays more time to watch it if you book a call. We use this as a conversational starter, conversational pattern interrupt, in order for her to commit to watching the videos. And of course, as you guys know, inside of Ignite, the videos are designed to break down every single objection that they have before they hop on the call, right? So, and there's a lot of sales psychology in the way we have you do your 5-day training. The next step is a reminder to watch the videos before jumping on the call. So we're really pushing like, hey, watch the video. And she booked the call, but she's like, wait a minute, I didn't finish watching the videos yet. So can you move this up? So her call was moved up by a couple of days. Now I want to get into the tech setup because this is another part of the magic. So we enable her to have access to a replay portal. This is what it looks like. Let me expand it. It has a picture of our team. It also has all the days, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It has the VIP replays that we include. It has a link to join the next 5-day training. And then it has a little bio about myself. In the menu, there's a workbook. There's the schedule for the next training. She can click on here to come and open this part, and she can search and she can schedule her group strategy call, group scaling call right there. And there's a link back into our Facebook group. When she watches one video inside of the training, our team gets a notification, okay? And how that works is we use Kajabi as a setup. And with Kajabi, you can click add automation to each module. Each module has an automation that we can add, and that automation is a tag, okay? And then we use Zapier, and this is the link to the shared Zap that we have. If I click on that, we use Zapier. There's a saying, Zapier makes you happier, where it links Kajabi. So if they finish a tag in Kajabi, which is they finish one video, it will go and find a link inside of our sales CRM. We use Close. Our clients, you guys use Go High Level. All of this can be adjusted to whatever sales CRM you have. It will find the lead, and then I'll send a Slack message. it'll send a Slack message that says, hey, this person watched this video and here's the link to the sales CRM. So you can just click on there and my team can just open up the sales platform, right? So back here, these are all the zaps that we set up where if they watch day 1, we get notified. If they watch day 2, we get notified. If they watch day 3, we get notified. And it updates our sales CRM as well. It updates close. We use close. And this is what it looks like for the automation. Day 1 replay. If the lesson is completed, if they watch the video, then their contact is added a tag, day 1 replay. If the tag is added, then we're going to get a notification inside of Slack and it'll update our sales CRM as well. And so we noticed, this is our sales CRM. We noticed that she was watching the replays. And guess what? She watched the replays a day before she hopped on the call. And this is what it looks like to notify us in Slack, because my whole team is inside of Slack. And so we don't want to consistently monitor the sales CRM. We want to live inside Slack and just get notified. So the team sees that the prospect is completing day 2, day 3. And guess what? Because you have the replay portal set up, what's going to happen is your prospect can binge watch the videos. So as you can see the timestamp here, 5:22, 5:47, 6:24, and I promise you, each video is like an hour long. And so for her to go through these that quickly, she's like speeding through pieces, right? She's playing it on 2x speed, right? Which you can do with the portal. And this is what the portal looks like. As you can see, it's 70% complete. And we can see all the check marks. What's more important is that she jumps on the call with us after she watches the videos, okay? And it's a 1 call close. It's 1 conversation, it closes the deal. This is literally 2 days ago. And then once she enrolls, our sales CRM is updated and she automatically gets a Google Drive folder, access to all of our assets, and the onboarding form goes and enables her to book her one-on-one onboarding call with the team. So in summary, she opts into our world. She gets sent an email same day to talk to us inside Messenger to grab her workbook. The real conversation happened in April 17th when she came back from camping. And then from the time that she watched the video to the time that she enrolled is 1 day. She binge watched all the videos and then she went and hopped on a call the next day. It was 1 day, 1 call close, and her entire experience with us from conversation to close is 14 days, 2 weeks. And she did not attend any live training, none of that. It's just replays. And the reason why the replays work really well is because you put in the hard work already doing your launches. You can, starting this moment, go back and hit up all of the people who went through your training and tell them the training is over if they want extended access to it. And they will say, yeah, well, I was away. I was doing this. I was doing that. Their life is busy. This is bringing a client from and from this screenshot, you'll see that their first experience, first hearing about us is just a month ago. There's nothing else below that. That's the first contact. If you are considering having a system that you've done launches a lot and you want us to install the revenue replay portal, the RIP Cyclone, as part of your system, what we have is the scripts, what you're going to say, how it will set up, and we set up your replay portal completely end to end. that is part of our Done For You program. If you're interested in the Done For You program that we have, make sure that you schedule a call with the team. I'm going to put the link below. And then what we'll set up is the replay portal, all your videos inside of whatever platform that you have, and connect it to your Slack so you get those Slack notifications. And it will connect and link to your sales CRM, which could be Close, which could be Go High Level, it could be Pipedrive, could be whatever. But this is the system that we have. And if you're interested in learning about how to set it up yourself, right now you're leaving so many leads on the table. You're leaving so much money on the table by not having your replay portal set up, because the hard work that you put in doing your launches has the ability to convert your clients right now. If you're watching this and you don't know what GroupConvert is, or my name Kim Dang, or anything like that, or Ignite, make sure that you, to find out more information, you can schedule a call with us there, or you can go to groupconvert.com and get into our email list. Other than that, if you're a current client and you're watching, I have the training for you inside of the Kajabi portal. And it goes into kind of like more slower, in-depth training about this. If you want a more done-for-you option, then we do have our done-for-you program inside of GroupConvert. It's called Launch Legends. If you want to have a conversation with our team in terms of just, not worrying about the setup, but just having it set up and done for you, then make sure that you have a conversation with your client care coach and tell them, hey, I want to set up a call. I want to see what that looks like to get this done for me. This is so exciting, because this is something that's possible for you to turn your live launches, your live virtual events, into an evergreen journey, so you can just sell on evergreen.